has gone completely left for the LA Clippers. Is it time for them to blow it up? What is going on, y'all? Fast Sports Talk back at it with another video talking some NBA. Here to talk about the LA Clippers and bring you guys a potential trade rumor that I have been hearing, that I have been reading about, and that is about one DeAndre Jordan, who the Clippers have been looking to shop recently in the last couple of weeks or so, with the team reeling now. Okay, they have actually lost 11 of their last 13. They had lost 8-9 straight, and they are sitting at the bottom of the standings, folks, in the Western Conference, in the brutal West. And the Clippers had gotten off to a pretty good start this season, but like I said, injuries have completely screwed them over. Their starting point guard, Patrick Beverley, now out for the entire season. He's gone. Knee procedure. He needs to get knee surgery. Whatever the case may be, Patrick Beverley's gone. Their European point guard, Milo Teodosic, who they got from Europe, he is gone. For how long, we don't know, but his injury was pretty bad as well. Their starting small forward, Danilo Gallinari, has been out for the past couple of weeks. So the Clippers have been absolutely decimated with injuries. They've had to roll out lineups with guys like Sindarius Thornwell. Austin Rivers is getting so many goddamn minutes, and that's never a good thing. And you've got Wesley Johnson playing huge minutes. So for the Clippers, who are now, like I said, in the bottom of the standings in the Western Conference, they need to make a move. And for them, with locking up Blake Griffin this past season, their best trade chip is DeAndre Jordan. Now, DeAndre has, I believe, he's owed $22.6 million this season, and he has an opt-in for next season. So for the Clippers, I think DeAndre Jordan, this rumor that he is being shopped, I believe it, and I think that the Clippers would actually be smart to entertain this. And the reason I say this is because, look, the injuries are piling up, and it's not like they're going to get better anytime soon. Yes, Gallinari will come back, and maybe Teodosic, but Patrick Beverley is gone, and that is a huge loss, folks. So you need to be able to make that up somehow. And here's the thing. As currently constructed, we know the Clippers were not competing with the likes of Golden State, with the likes of the San Antonio Spurs, or even the Oklahoma City Thunder, who I know have been underwhelming, but I do believe they are going to be picking it up. And even a team like the Houston Rockets, who are a top contender in the West. So I knew the Clippers weren't going to compete with those teams. So for them, if you're going to rebuild around Blake Griffin, you don't have to become a completely, bottom of the barrel team to rebuild with all young guys. That is not what Blake Griffin signed up for. You need to be able to reconstruct this roster while you can still rebuild, kind of like what the Boston Celtics have done the past couple of seasons. They signed Al Horford, and they were still able to rebuild. Not, I'm saying, around Al Horford, but in a way they kind of did. And even though he's not the centerpiece like a Blake Griffin is, they kind of did sign Al Horford, and we're still able to build around him, okay? And that is what the Clippers need to do with Blake Griffin. And for that reason, DeAndre Jordan has to go. Now, why does DeAndre have to go? Because he is their best trade chip outside of Blake Griffin. I mean, think about it, folks. Austin Rivers, really, he's not worth that much. Like I said, a bunch of the guys that are good are injured anyways, and you've got a bunch of young players on this team. So DeAndre Jordan is by far their best trade chip, and they could get a good wing/guard for DeAndre Jordan, and I would love for them to do that. So for me, with DeAndre's contract expiring soon and him having an opt-in clause, it's perfect. It's perfect for the Clippers to move DeAndre. Now, who they would move him for, I'm not too sure. Maybe I'll make a video on that, potential trade partners for DeAndre Jordan. But like I said, you look at the top centers in the league, folks. You look at a Joel Embiid, a DeMarcus Cousins, a Marc Gasol. Every big-time center in this league can now shoot the ball, and not just freaking mid-range. They can shoot threes. They can make free throws. Joel Embiid can score from anywhere, and DeAndre Jordan is the last of a dying breed of centers that can't do anything besides roam in the paint and catch lobs, okay? I'm talking about offensively at least. So for me, DeAndre Jordan, if he does not change up his game, he's going to get extinct, okay? Andre Drummond, you saw him having to improve his free throws this season because he was a complete liability and he was losing playing time. But folks, I'm telling you, centers like DeAndre Jordan, like Andre Drummond, like a Dwight Howard, they are going to be non-existent with these bigs out here that are just stroking it. You look at even the young bigs like a Lauri Markkanen on the Bulls. My God, he can stroke threes better than some guards. And so for me, this is a easy move for the Clippers. I say they go for it, move DeAndre Jordan, shake it up a little bit. The injuries have just been brutal, and I know you can't do anything about that, but you have to make a move for the Clippers, because at this point, if they stick with this roster, and I know they're going to get a couple of these guys back, they won't make the playoffs. They just will not. They need to shake it up. They need to get a playmaker outside of just Blake Griffin. And no, I'm not talking about Chris Paul, okay? Blake Griffin does do well without Chris Paul. He can't handle the ball. What I mean by that is they need another guy that can get his own bucket, that can get his own shot. They don't necessarily need a point guard that can, find other people and get them open. Blake Griffin is a point forward, if you will. I might be giving him a little too much credit for that, but I do think he is very good. But they need to find a guard who can score, a wing who can score and create his own shot. So the shoulder, the load of the Clippers is not on Blake's shoulder. So that is what I think, folks. Let me know what you guys think about Blake Griffin, the Clippers as a whole, and whether or not they need to trade DeAndre Jordan. I believe they do. I believe this is a rumor that I am buying, and I think the Clippers need to buy it as well. Well, they're the ones doing the trade, but let's see what happens, folks. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts. Please make sure to follow me on my social media, link down below for that. And if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching.